Okay, here we go. All right. You are in. Tell me how bad the lag is. All right. Um, for those of you joining us, experiencing some technical difficulties, there's a lot of traffic today on the site, so bear with me if you can't hear anything. Welcome back to the warm up, guys. You're probably wondering where the heck is the actual host of the show? Well, he unfortunately could not join us today, so I am stepping in his absence. So we will see what we can do about some of these technical difficulties. If there's a delay or anything like that, I apologize. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. So the draft lottery starts in about roughly 3 minutes. So we are going to get ready for that. We'll go ahead and take one last look at the tankathon real quick. If I can get it up. Once again, apologize for the technical difficulties. Okay, so this is the current order that we are looking at today. Man, this lag is unbelievable. Once again, guys, I apologize. We will get this working eventually. Come on, man. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear or see anything. I have no idea what is going on today. Genuinely no idea. So let me know if you can see anything as of right now. Wow, this is really, really bad. Okay. Wow, this is really bad. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. If you guys can hear anything at all, here is our draft lottery order as of right now. As we know, when the lottery comes on, they're going to select picks 1 through 4 with the ping pong balls, and then the rest of the picks will go as follows. Honestly, let's see. Might just be better if I turn off my camera. Let me know in the comment section if you can see or hear me at all. Just let me know. I know there's obviously a delay and a lag, so once again, just let me know if you can hear anything. Just let me know. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. Both. Oh, lovely. Let's see. I'm gonna try and probably gonna turn off my camera. Might be best. Whoops. Yeah, for those of you that have been watching the warm up for however long you have for the past year, this never happens. So, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Manny. Perfect. All right. That's good. Um, let's see. All right, guys. It is 2 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and dive into this thing. So, if you're watching along, you're gonna get some full unedited reaction of what the heck is about to go on here. Um, Go ahead and drop in the comment section your predictions for who you think might end up winning this lottery. Any surprise teams that may come out of nowhere. We'll have to go ahead and find out what is up. Um, I know a lot of people are probably thinking Golden State jumps into the top after yesterday with Steve Kerr. Who knows? We're gonna find out. So let us see what happens. Um, all right, so we have 5 people in here right now. If you turn over to ESPN, they are about to start it. Once again, if you are new to the warm up or old, you're probably wondering where the heck is the actual host of the show. He is unavailable today, so I'm taking over in his absence. Just me today. But once again, we're here for the NBA Draft Lottery starting literally any minute now on ESPN. Go check your local listings for that. Comment below who you guys think is going to win this thing, who you guys think is going to end up number one overall. We're just going to take this ride together. It's going to be fun. Man, this is going to be a big day for these 14 teams. And also, this is the last year that the lottery is going to be the normal format, because after this year, they are going to change it to the new tanking rules, which means you basically are going to get penalized for losing from now on. So that's going to be something else. So this is going to be the final year of the regular format with the top four teams with the ping pong balls, and then the rest will fall into place. So we'll see if any teams decide to move up today based on the drawings, or if it's going to stay the exact same. Usually this is chaos every year. Obviously last year with the Mavs with Cooper Flag, that was the most unexpected thing that anybody could have thought of, with Dallas sweeping in and winning that lottery. So I would expect a very similar result today with a team sweeping it out of nowhere and taking home the number one overall pick. So we're gonna have to just once again wait and see what happens. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun event. Once again, comment anything y'all would like, any questions, any predictions for what is about to occur. And I will cover those as I can. But yeah, like I said, draft lottery is starting any minute now. So yeah, let's see. Once again, any technical difficulties, I know there's a lag. The streaming services today are very packed with people, so we're just going to manage that as we can, and go with it. Let's see. I'm very excited to see how this goes. I will not lie. I'll be announcing the picks as they go. Obviously, can't show this for copyright reasons, but yeah, this is going to be it. So some of the top guys we can mention: AJ DeBansta, Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, Kingston Flemings. Don't forget. Oh, Caleb Wilson from UNC. A lot of great prospects coming out of this draft, so it's going to be very interesting to see where they land. Let's see. Once again, if you're just joining us, bear with me with the technical difficulties. Very much apologize about that. Not much we can do. So we're just we're gonna go with it as we can, and we're gonna manage it. Once again, any questions, anything in the comments, let me know, and we will cover those. So yeah, let's go ahead and give it a quick spin, just for funsies, just to see what we can get here. First lottery sim of the day. All right, looking at the list, Brooklyn comes in at first, then Indiana. Then Atlanta sweeps into the top three. Utah, Dallas stays at 8, Memphis, and then Sacramento drops dramatically. So that's really unfortunate. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like one spin, and we've already got like chaos in the top 4 with the Atlanta pick moving up, and then Sacramento drops, Washington drops 4 spots. Like that's just the beauty of this setup, you know? So, yeah, let's go ahead and do another one while we're waiting. All right, so second try. All right, so see, this time Washington, they win it. Memphis jumps 4 spots. Dallas jumps into the top 4. Atlanta falls to 8. Once again, another fine example of, how this system works, and, how unknown the entire thing is. So buckle your seatbelts, guys, because this is gonna get really good. So according to ESPN, we've got about 10 minutes until the order is revealed. So how it's going to work is a guy's going to go up there and he's going to have cards in his hand, and the card is going to have the team's logo, and he's just going to go down the list from 14 all the way to 1. So um, it's a very unknown process. It's a lot. So yeah, buckle your seatbelts. Once again, if you have any comments, go and throw those in the comment section. I will cover those to give us something to talk about while we wait. I can go ahead and give it one more spin while we're at it, just to kind of see where we're at, analyze. All right, so this time, Sacramento, they jump 4 spots. Indiana stays where they are. Washington drops 3. Brooklyn drops. Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, they all stay exactly where they need to be. And then and then also, I mean, the one thing that people are forgetting about this lottery is that OKC has a lottery pick. Of course, they're still in the playoffs and, trying to fight for an NBA championship. So they have a slim chance of somehow, some way winning the lottery today, which is just a very scary thought. So I would also keep an eye out for OKC. That's obviously something that all NBA fans would want to see come up very fast in these lottery drawings. So we'll have to see what happens there. That's going to be a very, very stressful situation with OKC. And that's obviously on the Clippers for, the way they finished their season, losing to Golden State in that 9-10 playing game. And then OKC, as a result, gets the lottery pick. So very unfortunate. Another team to watch, I would say Milwaukee, because they want to be able to ultimately try and keep Giannis around. So maybe Milwaukee gets that number 1 overall pick, and they can convince Giannis to stay and build around him. I think another team to watch too is Chicago. Chicago has not had great lottery luck. I think everybody knows that. And also, without lottery luck, they don't have great draft picks in the past years. So unfortunately for them, that's the case. But, looking at their situation, Chicago is definitely due something good there. And there was also a couple of coin flips for picks. So obviously, as you can see, New Orleans and Dallas, they finished with the same record. So what they do is they do a coin flip once the NBA season's over to determine who's going to get that top spot or not. So New Orleans, they won the coin flip against Dallas. So they are going to have the 7 advantage over Dallas, who is sitting at 8 right now. I think there was one more tiebreaker in here that they had to do. Yeah, I think it was the Clippers in Portland, I believe. I think they did that as well, and then ultimately, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it one more spin just for fun. All right, Sacramento wins this one again. Indiana, Memphis jumps into the top 4. Washington, Brooklyn sitting at 5. Utah drops 2 spots. Once again, more chaos. I feel like every year there's always that one team that jumps into the top 4. So I do definitely have the feeling that one of those teams sitting in that 7, maybe honestly the 5 through 14 range, one of those teams is ultimately going to jump. So that's something that we'll have to keep an eye out for. Once again, just me today, just Ben. Jaw is out for the day, unfortunately. If you have any questions or thoughts in the comments, please go ahead and drop them, and we can go ahead and discuss those while we're waiting for the draft lottery to start. Also, don't forget, Knicks and 76ers is right after the draft lottery. Knicks are up 3-0. They're going to try to close out that series against Philly. And then later on tonight, there is another playoff game as well. So make sure to catch those if you can. So, looking at it right now, AJ Debinsta is getting interviewed. There is definitely the debate of like, okay, who is the top prospect in this draft? Is it AJ or is it Darren? So that's all going to get decided today. And yes, Spurs Timberwolves is tonight. My apologies on that one. Spurs Timberwolves at 6:30 on NBC and Peacock. So make sure that you guys catch that. So yeah, back to the debate. Obviously, Darren Peterson had a great year at Kansas, just unfortunately wasn't as available as they needed him to be. So he unfortunately took a hit there in his draft stock, but of course the story came out about the creatine problem that he had. I think that saves him a little bit more face than we thought. And obviously, you got to feel bad for the guy going through something like that as a college student, doing a one and done season. So that's very unfortunate, obviously. Then AJ, he just had a great year at BYU all around. He was absolutely fantastic. So very excited to see what AJ is going to do in the league. He has unlimited potential. So really excited to see the role that he's going to play on whatever team he lands. He ends up going to. Then there's Cameron Boozer from Duke. A lot of people have a lot of thoughts on Boozer. I think he's going to be an excellent player in this league. I think he's either probably the third guy off the board or at the very least four. If some team decides to sweep in at 3 and take a Caleb Wilson. So we'll be very excited to see how that unfolds. Once again, if you guys have any questions, thoughts, go ahead and drop those in the comments. We can cover those. I can see that. And also, if there's any technical difficulties, please make me aware. I know that you guys can probably barely see me because StreamYard is so packed with people. If you guys can hear me, just give me a thumbs up in the comments. Let me know if there's any concerns there, and I can address those as fast as I can. But yeah, we're about to get underway here, guys. Looking at things, let's go ahead and see. I think we are actually about to get underway. NBA lottery can change your franchise. They are about to start. Whew, this is it. Here we go. All right. We'll get one more spin. Why not? While we're waiting. I am just here trying to fill time. I'm telling you, man, I am missing Ja right now. This is not easy to do alone, but we are here. So that's what matters. Once again, Miami. Miami jumps 12 spots to get the number 1 overall pick. New Orleans, the pick that goes to Atlanta, lands at 2, and Dallas jumps 4 spots. That is a very interesting spin. Now, granted, if a team like Miami were to sweep in and take the number 1 overall pick, that really makes things interesting across the board. So, my goodness, that would be unbelievable. But you know, we have no clue how this is going to go. Just genuinely none. So we're gonna have to once again wait and see what happens. All right. Time to meet the representatives. They are going to introduce the representatives, and then they are going to send out the picks. So we are about to be underway. This isn't going to take long. This is probably going to be at the very most 10 minutes. They're going to go fairly quickly here. What they're going to do is they're going to do picks 14 through 5, and then they will announce the top 4 after a short commercial break. So please stay tuned for that. All right. Okay, they are almost through introducing the reps, and then we are gonna get this thing rolling, guys. Very excited for this. It's a very fun day in the NBA, especially for these 14 teams that have been waiting for this day. I know I've been waiting for this day for quite some time as a Dallas Mavericks fan, so I am definitely very excited to get this thing underway. Did Indiana send McConnell? Wow, they did. That's crazy. If you guys were watching along on ESPN, feel free to comment, give your thoughts on this upcoming NBA draft lottery. We're heading into like the final couple seconds here, and here we go. They are bringing out the picks to introduce. I will announce these live as we go, guys. So here we go.
Lottery. Vlatka Markova from the accounting firm of Ernst & Young is delivering
Dear
the
goodness,
sealed
bro.
envelopes here to the podium. And now, my friends, it is that time. It's time to get started. Here's NBA Deputy Commissioner and Chief Operating Officer.
Oh gosh, I'm so nervous,
who
bro.
will reveal the lottery picks for the 2026 NBA Draft.
Here we go.
Thank you, Malika, and happy Mother's Day, everyone. Good luck to the team.
There you go. Happy Mother's Day.
The 14th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft goes to the Charlotte Hornets.
All right, so Charlotte's at 14.
The 13th pick will be made by the
Miami. All right, so everything going according to plan so far. They're going to be at 13.
Picking 12th in the NBA Draft will be the
OKC at 12. No need to panic there, NBA. They're going to get the 12th pick.
George trade in 2019.
All right, this is Dallas could land anywhere here. Oh,
11th
no.
pick belongs to the
Golden State does not move up. They move down, right? I think. Yeah, no, that's right. All right, here we go. Dallas could be in here.
Made by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Wow. Okay, Milwaukee. Okay. Oh, no. Reminder, if Dallas gets past 8, they are going into the top 4.
The Dallas
Oh, no.
That means that
Chicago just moved up, everybody. Chicago is into the top 4, and Dallas will end up at 9. No way, bro. And there's Atlanta. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. This is a nightmare.
pick number 7 will be made by
Oh, this is a nightmare.
the Sacramento.
Wow, Sacramento at 7. Holy crap, Memphis just went into the top 4.
Picking 6 is
Oh, no.
the Brooklyn
Wow, Brooklyn. Oh, my gosh.
The 5th pick. in the
Oh,
NBA
no.
Draft will be made by
Is it Washington?
the LA Clippers.
So the Clippers received this pick from the Pacers because of the Ivica Zubac.
Did the
trade.
Pacers not get their pick? The Pacers didn't get their pick. Oh, my God.
The Chicago Bulls, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Utah Jazz, and the Washington.
The
Wizards.
Pacers didn't get their pick. Oh, my gosh.
So coming up, we will see who takes home that coveted number 1 pick in the 2026.
Okay. So Washington, Utah, Memphis, and Chicago. What in the genuine crap? What on earth, bro? Wow. Okay. Yeah, so let's analyze this. Obviously, I'm a very disappointed Mavericks fan right now, but Washington has their shot. Memphis moved up. Utah moved up. I mean, and then Chicago, I mentioned it before the stream. I said Chicago really needs to move up, and they indeed did that. So, wow. Unfortunate for a lot of those teams. Atlanta, Dallas, Milwaukee, very unfortunate outcomes there. Dang, that's really, really sad. Pick number 9. So if you're a Mavericks fan out there, unfortunately, that's really bad news because you don't own a pick for a very long time. If you're Atlanta, that's obviously not fun either because you had that free pick from New Orleans. New Orleans was obviously the worst team in the league at one point. Now, unfortunately, that pick is going to be sitting at number 8, falling from 7 as well. Very unfortunate for those teams. And the Indiana Pacers, I mean, what in the, that is, if I'm I know, yes, the pick will come back around, but if I'm a Pacers fan, especially if you're wanting to build that team around Halliburton next year, that is a very unfortunate outcome. Wow. That's really sad for them. Man, if I'm an Indiana fan, I don't know about that one. That was my one problem with that Ivica Zubac trade was the fact that they made that pick condition, because you just knew that, like, in the last time that there's going to be an actual, like, draft lottery with no tanking restrictions or anything like that, you just knew that was going to happen. So gosh, hats off to the Clippers. They recovered there nicely after handing OKC a lottery pick. But yeah, wow. Charlotte ended up exactly where they needed to be. Golden State and Milwaukee were right there. Chicago jumped. Sacramento, I mean, if you're the Sacramento Kings, like, you really have to start asking the hard questions at this point of, like, what is going on. That's a very unfortunate outcome for Sacramento. But yes, the top 4 is going to be released any minute after this commercial break, and we will go ahead and break that down once it's all said and done. Of course, Ronnie Miller, who's been on the stream before, he is a giant Chicago Bulls fan, so I know that he is stressing right now. So Lord be with him, as his team just jumped up for the first time in a very, very long time. Like I said before the stream, though, Chicago, they're due jumping into that top 4. And then, of course, Memphis jumped into the top 4 as well. Dallas was trying to sit there, like where Memphis was all year, and unfortunately they just don't end up with that number 6 spot, and it goes to Memphis, and they jumped. So good for them on that one. But yeah, just going to wait a couple more minutes here, and then they're going to reveal the top 4. And I believe that's happening right now. We are back. I'm telling you, man, ESPN and their, ESPN and the antics and the commercials, man, just get to the point. So yeah, once again, we know the top 4 picks they're going to be. It's going to be Darren Peterson, AJ DeBansta, not in this order, AJ or Darren, Caleb Wilson, and Cameron Boozer, in no particular order. Those are going to be the guys. Once again, if you didn't already hear me before, Knicks Sixers is coming up right after the draft lottery, so make sure you tune into that on ESPN and ABC. And then tonight on NBC and Peacock, San Antonio is taking on Minnesota in Game 4. Minnesota looking to tie that series. New York looking to sweep Philly. So here we go. They are going to reveal the top 4 picks. I will announce them as follows.
Top 4 picks is NBA Deputy Commissioner and Chief Operating Officer Mark Tatum.
Thanks again, Malika. The 4th pick in the NBA draft goes to.
Dang. Oh, Chicago. You know what? That's good. That's good. If you're them, you got to take that.
The 3rd pick will be made by.
Oh my gosh. Is it going to Washington? Did Utah actually get rewarded for what they did this year? No way. No way. It's Washington. Oh my gosh.
The 2026 NBA draft goes to.
Wow.
Washington Wizards.
Wow.
Washington Wizards win
Unreal.
the 2026 NBA draft lottery. Remember, they made a huge trade last season. They added Anthony Davis.
What?
They added Trae Young. And now
Okay. So let's look at this for what it is. Washington traded for Trae Young last season. They traded for Anthony Davis. And now they just got the number 1 overall pick. And they have Sarr, and they have young pieces. If you're Washington, you've got something now. You really do. Because now you're going to – who do they draft? I mean, you could draft – oh, my. Who do they draft? Wow. And then Utah ending up at number 2. I don't understand that one if I'm the NBA. But, wow. Unbelievable. Chicago's going to land at 4. They'll probably either select Boozer or Caleb Wilson. Memphis gets that 3rd pick. They'll have their choice. I'm assuming Boozer will be their pick. So you're probably going to have a Caleb Wilson in Chicago. So hats off to the Bulls for that. But yeah, that unbelievable. Unbelievable. Washington has a lot ahead of them. So yeah, we will once we get these technical difficulties figured out, and Ja is back, we will drop a video and react to these lottery numbers. And we'll get back to you. Once again, apologies for the technical difficulties. Thanks for hanging in with us today. I know it was a relatively short live stream, but thank you guys for joining us. And we will get back to you guys with that video. Warm Up Fam, stay strong. And you guys have a great rest of your day, and happy Mother's Day. Peace, y'all.